This short video is designed to show how Alps Connect might be used in a department meeting. This example is from a history department meeting held in September to analyse the summer results.
Okay, so we're going to use Alps Connect to have a look at the GCSE results in the summer and look at if there's any patterns or anything that we haven't already identified going forward. Okay, so this is our subject page on Connect. So we can see the 4-year trend, 5, 4, 4, 5.
Would you say that's average in terms of performance?
Well, it is average, but I think we could do better. I mean, in particular, I know some of my students could have got better grades than they ended up with.
And if you look at the gaps here between males and females.
Well, what's the difference between the male and females?
Well, you can actually work that out. There's a difference of 0.13, so the girls have done better by 3/4 of a grade nearly.
And how do you actually work that out?
Well, if you work out the difference, 0.2 is a grade. So if you look at the pupil premium and the disadvantaged students, there's a difference there of 0.1, which is half a 0.2, so that's half a grade difference.
Okay, so shall we have a look at one of the classes?
Well, we might as well start with mine, because that was the one that did the least well out of all of them.
Okay, so this is that class, yeah, you can see the girls are outperforming the boys.
So if I drag the thermometer up, then for the group, it just needs to go, one student needs to go up by 1 grade in order to get the group out of the blue into the black.
If you go to the compare section on the left and just press on the plus sign, you can apply to a filter and it'll separate them out.
You can see it's that middle band of boys, look.
And this student here got a U grade, so what's going on with him?
Yeah, I remember him. I mean, he had trouble sort of with some of the writing tasks, but actually he's done okay in the other subjects, hasn't he?
He has.
So it's just in history that he's not done so well.
Well, if you look at that what if box there, click that, you can actually change the grades and see what effect that has.
Just try putting that U up. What happened if he'd have passed? Right, so that's got us out of the blue into the black. But the boys themselves as a group are still in the blue, aren't they?
Yeah.
So does that need to be a few more of the boys then?
Okay, so let's see. So that's the 2nd grade, and there's the 3 grades, and then the boys are matching the girls.
So what we're saying is 1 grade overall for the group would get the group into black, but in terms of the actual gender gap, it would actually be 3 boys to do as well as the girls have done.
What do you think's going on with the boys?
Well, they're not really engaged that well in the learning during the lessons and that.
So how do you group these students in the class?
Well, I tend to let them just sit in their friendship groups, so they sort of sit on the tables wherever they want to.
So all the boys sort of could sit all together?
They do in the main, yeah.
Right. Well, maybe that's something we should look at.
Yeah, I actually have a seating plan enforced in my lessons, so that could be something to work on going forward.
Right,
maybe.
so you mix them up and make them sit where you want them
Yes.
to. Yeah, it's worth trying.
Okay, so really quickly we've established some key priorities going forward that we can share together and hopefully make an improvement to the history results.
Well, I think this has been really useful, and I think we should sort of do this kind of analysis after each data input.
Agreed. Thank you.